Hello guys, Buddy Kruger here. I'm sure many of you are from the soft white underbelly episode, and a lot of you are, friends and family. But I just wanted to kind of welcome you. This is my little social media journey. Basically, I just want to say, well, thank you first of all. Second of all, I have spent the last, the episode said, I've been in therapy for 4 years. I've been sober for 2.5 years. And on this journey, I did go to a mental health treatment center or I went twice, but, so it's been a long journey. It's been, really 2.5 years of and 1.5 years of that was very, very deep journey. And in that, I barely worked, but I was dog sitting and stuff and doing some small things. But I was working on a book. I was writing my story. I truly want to deliver it in a long form way. But obviously, the hour-long soft white underbelly episode doesn't cover everything. So that book was a doozy. It was tough to write. It was, I wrote 4 drafts, and it took, many years. But for that 1.5 years, it was my sole focus. But in that, I can't. It's done. I got a literary agent. I paid a very good editor. Shout out to him. Can't say his name. I don't know. But it was the literary agent was very into it. But unfortunately, it kind of shut down lawfully. It's just in my best interest, just to keep that to myself, I guess. And it's not about revenge. So I always question that. It's more about just telling my journey. I just want to tell the story so I can kind of help others and kind of live my truth. But so anyways, I'm not going to release the first one, which was a huge thing to kind of come to terms with. But and that being said, I always had a second book that I was writing during the first book, and it was which goes in which. And then I finally realized, these are 2 separate books. I should have some water here. But I need to, this second book is my life, who I am, and kind of the after of okay, what I've been through, but who am I now and what am I doing now, and being sober and this healing journey. And it's been a lot, and I'd like to share that. And this second book is really bringing me to life. It feels more like me. Feels what I'm interested in. The context of the book is it's a trip around the world. I took a whole trip around the world with a 1.5 years in between, a break, and a lot of things happened. And I think it's going to be a beautiful book. I'm super into it. Every time I even talk about it, it's my friends say I just light up. So it was not the case for the first book. So that being said, I am gonna do a crowdfunding. I don't know how to say it, but I'm gonna crowdfund it basically. And basically, it's a pre-order of the book. If you make an order, you'll get the book. And I do believe this is a huge life passion of mine. So that there's gonna be different tiers or whatever. If you pay, $25, you get a book signed, and if you pay X amount, you get this or that, or I'm still learning all that right now. But so yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there, and once again, appreciate you guys, and shout out to all my circle that got me here and continues to help me grow. Thank you guys. Bye bye.